Welcome back, everybody, to the Toppings. This week's episode. Today we have some juicy, delicious toppings for your beautiful pizza to indulge in. Right? Our bread, pizza.
Or toppings.
What am I trying to say? Don't know.
Fantastic intro. Fantastic
juicy
intro.
news. Like I said, Ian McGregor.
It's gonna be playing Jiminy Cricket and Guillermo del Toro's stop motion picture of
Pinocchio. And we got ourselves the reboot of Twister. If you don't remember, then you're very old, very young.
Cow. Other
We're
cow.
very old.
I think that's the same cow.
Also, we're also bringing up Diamond Distribute, the company that basically distributes all comics for all comic, basically streaming on DC, Marvel, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Their company is they're basically
Let go of like
DC is
DC.
basically saying
Saying
peace.
peace.
We don't need you anymore. Also, Scream 5 making its comeback, the fifth of the series.
The fifth of the slashers.
And then we're going with Transformers War. Is it War for Cybertron?
The word for Cybertron
And
on
it's
Netflix.
on Netflix. So let's start off with basically Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Fans of Guillermo del Toro right here? Cruz, big fan of Guillermo del Toro. How about you, Carlos?
Yeah.
You fancy some of del Toro's movies?
Pan's Labyrinth, Pacific Rim.
Yeah. Did
Fantastic.
you ever end up seeing the one he made with the fish that bangs the chick or something like that?
Shape of Water.
No, I didn't.
Shape of Water.
I didn't get around to it.
Didn't it win like an Academy Award?
Yeah, it was a loss to the guy that's playing Blade, the new Blade.
Oh, okay.
His movie won Best
Was
Picture.
it Moonlight?
Moonlight. Yeah, Moonlight. Yeah.
Moonlight, yeah. Not the hero.
No.
That's Moon Knight.
Saw the movie he made in Spain about the Civil War.
Okay, how was that?
It was good. It was one of his early movies.
Okay.
You could tell he was experimenting with the shit he does later on.
Yeah, I like some of his horror movies he does. I mean, I hope this one's kind of dark too. I mean,
I think it's gonna be closer to the original.
and then the original's a dark movie,
Yeah,
right?
a dark-
a
dark story.
story.
I think it was what, the Grimm brothers.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm excited for the
And
giant
it's gonna be
whale.
It's gonna be stop motion,
Oh, like what?
like Jack Skellington,
Coraline, all that
Coraline. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Oh, it's gonna be good then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. I haven't seen a movie of those stop motions. Like I recently saw the Missy Link.
Okay, that's
Oh,
one
how
with
was
the
that?
Hugh Jackman.
That was nice. That was nice. I liked it. It's cute.
You know, I get why you don't see many of those movies because they're hard to make.
Yeah.
They're bloody difficult, but I do wish there were more.
Yeah, but all the ones that have been
Yeah.
good.
Paranorman, Frankie Weenie.
I like Paranorman's whole thing, but I just wish there was more like undead eating type scene where like it was a massacre. But it's a kids movie.
They made that song. It's the season
Oh,
of
the
the
Witch,
witch.
Yeah. I still
I
find
remember that year you just kept playing that song over
I
and
know
over
it's
again.
a good movie. Oh, it's a good song too. So basically, Master Kenobi,
we'll be playing Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket. That's a big thing. That's a big name. I wonder who's gonna get us Pinocchio.
He's gonna bring that kid from episode 1,
Episode 1.
Anakin.
Stupid.
I just thought of it.
What?
He's gonna have a short time in the film.
Because he's small.
No, because Pinocchio kills Jiminy Cricket.
In the book.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
First scene. Hello, I'm Jiminy Cricket.
Hello.
Slam.
Oh, hello.
Hello there. Yes.
I don't know. Well, let's see how Guillermo del Toro does it.
This
I like
isn't
his
the
films.
puppet you're looking for.
And he brought his cowboy, so.
So anyways, now going to the next topic, Twister. By the way, for some of you who haven't watched the first one, what are you still doing here? Go watch the other one after you finish this video. But Twister, everybody's...
I just watched it last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, then we're doing a reboot, right? The original Twister starring...
Starring Bill
Paxton.
and her name
Helen
is
Hunt.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what
go.
you have Carlos for.
Carlos character. It's right there.
Yeah. Anyways, basically, what's a quick summary of Twister?
They're a group of people going after. They're
Twister hunters.
They're tornado hunters.
Yeah.
Chasers.
This was back in the 90s where people were interested about... Remember how Jurassic Park came out when people were interested in dinosaurs?
Yeah.
And then there was all those Twister documentaries.
It's like
and
everything slowly, we're all interested in these things.
Yeah.
Remember there was just a time where a topic came up and like, let's just fucking watch a movie out of it.
Didn't Fast and the Furious, the car racing, start when there was all those news broadcasts of people, street racing is dangerous.
Basically.
It's kind of weird how reality
trend.
reality imitates fiction.
Yeah, basically.
I thought recently they made one recently.
Yeah, it's called Sharknado.
No, not Sharknado.
Heister in a Hurricane.
Oh yeah, the Heister and Hurricane.
Haven't seen it, but
Me
you know.
neither, but I heard
It's on Netflix, and I see it there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch that.
I'm not gonna give my time. A hurricane,
What's the
a
name of that one?
heist.
Oh, Into the Storm. I thought it was pretty similar to Twister.
Isn't that the one with
Lori from The Walking Dead.
Gerald, no, what's
No. That's another movie.
Geostorm?
Yeah.
Where the storm
Geostorm.
Where the bad guys, the storm.
We have been given movies like 2012 where the whole world gets destroyed.
The Day After Tomorrow.
Well, you gotta give us something more than a Twister.
Basically.
We've been spoiled.
So, anyways, Twister's coming out, reboot. Any clues about that? They're just saying it's a reboot?
It's just a reboot. They just barely got the director.
I mean, what do you guys, what now the future is now can bring to the movie for you guys?
Better tornadoes.
Carlos? I mean, for you, now that technology has boosted up.
Better looking
I
cow.
think in general they were good in
Yeah, like
itself.
it's like you could. I mean, aside from a little polishing,
Yeah.
like Cruz said, that other movie was similar. So I mean,
That's what I'm saying. What do they need to, or how about now? What do they need to up the ante then?
I don't know. It's like like I said, we've been spoiled with disaster movies.
We've been getting F5s. F6. What are they gonna give us now?
They're gonna start fucking just those twisters are gonna just barrel. Like going through the ground.
They're gonna have like more cows flying around or some shit like
They
that.
already did sharks, so I mean,
Yeah. Cownado.
Sharknado.
I don't know, man. Like it's just like I remember the first one when I was little, and it didn't really leave an impression.
I don't think this needs to be
So,
rebooted.
Yeah, like is this necessary?
Someone just said, "What do we need?" and they ran out of ideas. Basically.
Typical Hollywood.
Typical Hollywood. So next on our list will be Diamond Distributors.
Getting let go by DC Comics.
DC Comics. This is basically caused this whole thing where comics for distributors were kind of like going, no businesses, no nothing. So
And DC wanted them. Hey, no, we
wanted distributor comics, and Diamond's like, oh, because they're already going bankrupt. They were already going bankrupt.
DC or Diamond?
Diamond. And they were just like, oh well. We can't help you out with that. So now they're, instead of like almost all the comic book lines would go to them, and they would distribute all the comics. So now they're just gonna go on their own or find somewhere else.
They found 2 new distributors.
Yeah, and they're just gonna have them distribute the comics
And
to the comic bookstores.
Yeah.
Because this was affecting the comic book stores too.
Sounds like the companies are cutting out Dunder Mifflin and just going straight to the supplier like Staples.
Yeah.
You know, DC sees comics as essential. You know, you're bored at home. What are you gonna do? Read a comic.
Yeah.
Here, you need a comic book? Go buy it at the local comic book store.
Yeah.
We're essential. But Diamond didn't see that, and they're like, okay, well, you don't want to help us out? Bye.
Yeah.
And
okay.
So that there's been mixed reviews. It's been biting DC's on the ass. Marvel's been.
Well, one of the things I did hear about Diamond, like some of the problems that comic book stores would get is that their comics would come in kind of like damaged and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this was already a problem that was going on.
Too many buybacks.
That the company, the distributor company was already messing up. Like,
Yeah, DC was going to let them.
Wrong dates and this and this.
Too many buybacks and.
So I think this was part of like the I guess
Cutting the cord.
Yeah, the straw that broke the camel's back or something like that.
Sounds like you're misshooting your camels.
I hate camels. Anyways, so that's pretty much the big news with DC as a big company for comics that are known. They're gonna cut this company that's been kind of just already falling apart into bits, and this is the perfect time to dip out.
Yeah.
Next, Scream 5.
Hello. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna slice you up.
Who is this?
I'm gonna chop you like liver.
What do you want?
I'm in the house.
It's weird because there's already I don't know if you guys know about it. MTV came out with a Scream series.
First season was okay.
It was funny because they couldn't even get the. This is when you know they were already starting bad. Was when they couldn't even get the actual mask, the
To like the
Scream
third
mask,
season.
Wow.
because of
Copyrights.
So they couldn't even get that. They were not.
So what they do then?
They just
They
taught
made
a whole
up a
different.
mask,
Yeah.
but it was kind of like a plastic one, but it was almost looked like it. It was like a poor man's Scream mask. that pretty much happened.
I could see why they trademarked that mask.
Well, then they got it back to the season 2, so they were able to get back the trademark. It's like Man of Steel and Superman.
Yeah.
Basically, the 5th one's coming out before. You've seen Carlos? Have you seen any of the Screams?
The only one I seen was the last one with you.
Oh, the 4th one.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the 4th one?
I thought it was okay.
Did you ever see the first one?
Never saw any of them.
Wow.
I saw Scary Movie.
I guess that's what's after.
Close. The first one, right?
Yeah.
The best one.
Yeah. I didn't know what they were parodying, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Cruz, of course, you've watched almost all
Oh,
of them.
I've seen all of them.
So, I mean, for you, how do you feel about a
I don't
one?
know
When
what-
it comes to horror films, by the way, because, I mean, with horror films, there's like 10 movies for every
Yeah, like
Well-
I was surprised, like, because when I told him it's Scream, because I was typing it out, it was like Scream 6, like, no, 5. I thought there were more.
Oh, those were probably like the... No, there's... It's funny because in their own movies, they make fun of their own series with Staff 4, Staff 6.
Yeah, it's that.
So, continue.
I don't know where they're gonna go with this, but from what I've known from all the movies, it's a different killer each time.
Mm-hmm.
The last movie was her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they gonna do now?
Yeah.
Her babysitter.
Don't fuck with the original.
Oh, yeah, like that. Yeah.
Well, basically that's what the 4th one was.
I think I like the biggest theory that's been thrown around in the movie. What's his face? Officer
Dewey.
Dewey?
Doopy.
Doopy! Smell my finger. Yeah.
Every time I picture, when I picture Scream, I picture a scary movie.
Yeah,
So.
I would think I like that theory.
You're going with that he's been at the head since the beginning.
Well, he's literally died in every movie, almost. Like, literally, he's lost so much blood. Every movie's like...
Oh, he's done.
Like, I feel like it'd be perfect. Like, I would feel like they should end it in the 5th one and have him be the killer and just, like, finally revealing that, like, it finally had to take me to kill you, even though I offered all these people. I gave you, what is it, from Dark Knight Rises?
I gave you a small portion. This gives you power over
Yeah.
me.
And he couldn't kill Sydney, my friend. It
Now
didn't
you
work.
have my gang out there searching for
And
strawberries.
killing teenagers. So I feel like
He's killed Buffy. He's killed Sabretooth. He's killed who else? Jughead's dad.
yeah.
He's killed a lot of people who are now
Yeah,
the
that's
big
what I'm saying.
people.
Like I like that theory that if it's basically Dewey the serial killer.
Jerry O'Connell. Did Jerry O'Connell die? In the second one?
I think. I don't know.
He was Sid's boyfriend?
Yeah, he died, I think. He
Okay.
probably killed him.
He
He
died.
did.
He died.
I'll fact check it later. So yeah, they're doing a 5th one. I feel like I'm not saying the 4th one was good.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
That
disappointed.
was a big improvement from the 3rd one.
Yeah. So and then like I said, the Scream franchise has gone a long way now since they even had a series for it, and I think they did another series between that as well. There was another one like a redo, kind of like a short film on I think VH1. I wasn't too sure. I'll probably check that out later. But also we got last news as well. We have the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron. Basically, Netflix is doing their own take on the Transformers series, but
Another take for toys.
without humans, it's more of Cybertron and the Transformers themselves.
No Bumblebee!
Title Transformers.
Transformers, exactly, right? Which people have always missed in the movies. So basically, it's a whole take on. I mean, it's been done before, but it's their take on the war for Cybertron, and they're gonna probably go more detailed on the AI. They're gonna give more time for all the audio. It's gonna be more mature, I believe.
Yeah,
because-
look at the graphics. It's like darker.
Because it's more dark-ish, darker. They tone down. It's dark this time.
If you look at the Cartoon Network versions of them, they're all colorful and
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was another series in the franchise that was kind of similar looking like that, but it was kind of like more kiddish, I guess.
It was back in the they were limited in what they can do because they told them these movies have to be marketed for kids.
Yeah.
But now they know everybody's going to be watching this, so they can be like,
Well, yeah, and I'm assuming they probably found out, like, I mean, sometimes some of your customers are collectors, too. Like,
yeah.
a lot of the places, the older.
with a lot of these animated series, like they tell them, like Clone Wars, like
Yeah.
it's for kids, but it's not really for kids.
Yeah. And then obviously the kids don't really know, like, some parts. Like, obviously they'll like, roll their eyes when they see them talking, like, come on.
Get to the action. Meanwhile, their dad's like, no, keep going. Speak to me.
So, yeah, Cruz excited for this series?
To be honest, this will be the first series I actually watch.
Really, with the Transformers?
Transformers.
Oh, wow, so you had no childhood. Carlos,
I saw Beast Wars.
Everybody saw Beast Wars.
Everybody, so you had to, by right.
By right.
That was the law back then.
Yeah, to betray the law. Anyways, Carlos, I know you, of course, you're not a big fan of obviously the live action Transformers, and not a lot of us were. But for you, I don't know if you dabble in the Transformers.
My brothers were huge Transformers fans, so by osmosis, I absorbed it.
Okay, so you've seen the trailer, right?
I haven't seen a trailer, but you know.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, you will soon, right now. Soon.
But if the style looks a lot like the video game, which looked amazing. Like
it is.
I was just like, why the fuck are you making a video game? Make this a movie.
Yes, I think Fall for Cybertron, War for Cybertron, by I think was it I forgot the name. I'm something about High Moon. I think it was High Moon. I'm fact checking again.
It was a video game.
It was a video game. it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And like that, I checked all the cutscenes and I was like, why the fuck isn't this a movie?
Yeah.
This is amazing. And I remember watching the OG Transformers when they were fighting on Cybertron and Unicron came out and the Decepticons and the Autobots had to team up and there was a space battle.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that shit was epic as a kid.
Yeah. So that as news right now, Transformers, like I said, coming out when, Cruz?
Late July.
Late July, so maybe you're looking at like July, like the first Tuesday or Monday of the last week of July. So everybody, I hope you guys
Activision.
Hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Hopefully you guys have a great I guess 4th of July weekend. If we don't see you, hopefully you guys take care. Like I said,
Don't lose any fingers.
if you like this video, you could always just do your thing and do the other stuff too. Comment
And follow us on
Instagram.
And Twitter.
Yeah.
And YouTube.
Mostly Instagram. Twitter is our backup in case we ever get blocked from this.
Insult us in the comments.
Yeah, we like that. Please talk to us.
We comment back.
We comment back. Yes, we're alone. No one's talking.
We'll be commenting, fuck you. You don't know shit.
We want to be in the algorithm. Al Gore told us that. All right. See y'all.